Oliver with a lovely right-hand hairpin there. And Tom making a good one out of it as well. Again, just 1 second now, splitting the two front drivers.
Harry's all over the bit.
Yeah, Harry is struggling here. It's a very difficult stage. Oh, the two front drivers are so close. Just 1.2 seconds. None of them want to make a mistake here. They just... Oh, as Tom just goes straight into the wall. Oh, that really tight right-hander. He's kept it though. He's still going. It's roughly 2 seconds now, splitting them. Going up this hill. Oliver looking very composed. Going around this left hand. Oh, Oliver's just tapped the wall. Just lost a bit of time there to Tom. It's gone down to 1.3, 1.2 seconds now. Tom might be able to get this back. There's a couple more hairpins, I believe. Now, oh, Tom goes really deep into the hairpin. Just loses a bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh, and Oliver's lost it as well.
Oliver, I mean.
Oh, it's going to be so close going to this last right-hand hairpin. Who can get it right? Oh, it's so close. It's hundredths of a second now. Tenths. Oh, it's gaining just a tiny bit. Coming around the last left-hander to left three. Who can get the best line through? And it's going to be Oliver who wins the stage. Oh, that's so close. Lovely driving there from both drivers. Only 6 tenths there, splitting them so close. And just watching Harry now coming around the last hairpin. See how he does round here. Oh, he must have clipped the inside as we don't see him exit, unfortunately. Coming up the hill now. To the left three. And unfortunately doesn't make it through. So stage 2 we have Oliver there in first. And Tom only just behind him by 5 tenths there, so close. And Harry unfortunately DNF there. Oliver winning another stage. So stage 2 was so close there. Tom's very, very close now to Oliver. He's going to be wanting to get in front of him. He knows now he can do it. He's as fast as him.
Harry needs a win.
Yeah, Harry needs to try and maybe increase his pace a little bit just to catch up with the two front drivers. He knows he can do it. It's not his favourite stage, but he knows he can. As we're now moving on to Col de Braus, I think it's pronounced. 7.28 kilometres, a lot of hairpins. And you can see it says 64% asphalt and 36% snow. We're around halfway through the stage, a very, very tricky snow section. A lot of time to be lost there if you don't get it right, as you are on soft, dry asphalt tyres. There's no grip at all, completely no grip. So we're just waiting for the drivers to be ready, and we're going to move on to stage 3. So Oliver has won both stages so far. He must be feeling very confident, but Tom's also very close behind him in stage 2, wanting to get the win. See how stage 3 goes.
Hope Tom gets a first place finish.
Yeah, this is this stage, anything can happen in the snow section. You can gain time, lose time, so maybe that's where certain drivers are better for maybe drifting. They feel they're more comfortable in the more slidey section. See, some people might go for snow tyres. I believe Tom has gone for snow tyres, but he's going to save it for the snowy part. But on the 64%, it's better to have the dry tyres, as you're going to gain more time as there's more asphalt. So here we go onto stage 3. Full max revs there as we're ready to go and releasing the handbrake, and off we go. Harry again getting a great start. Oh, Oliver and Tom both have time penalties, so they're going to be 10 seconds there behind. Oh, I believe all of them got time penalties. I do think...
Nothing you saved all day.
I think it was just Harry that maybe got a time penalty. But it's only now Tom in the first and Oliver just behind with 3 tenths. Oh yes, Harry must have had a time penalty because he is leading, but is 10 seconds behind on the split times. Oh, and Harry just loses it going on there, and all of them have lost it going into that right-hander. Oh, that's amazing. That's seeing all three drivers lose it into that left-hander and around the right-hand hairpin. Also bunched up. It's going to be so close going up to the snow section. Just a little bit going up to a left hairpin. Oh, and Harry just storms into there. So fast down Tom as well, losing it. Oliver pulled away, got it perfect through there, coming to the left hairpin, braking sharply on the snow, hoping to get a good entrance and a good exit. Oliver's pulling away. You see, Tom's not doing too bad on the snow tyres. He's obviously feeling that he's got the confidence on the asphalt with snow tyres. Maybe he can slide the car around the corners a bit more. You should see him make the 2.8 seconds up on the snow section, whereas Oliver's got the dry tyres. He's going to struggle heavily around here as we go braking into the snow section, very hard into the right hairpin, trying to get it perfect, sliding through. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant there from Oliver, absolutely marvellous. As you see, just pulling away on the snow section, very slider with the asphalt tyres. You've got to brake very heavily here, he's missed it, brake point just slightly. You've got to power through. Yeah, Harry's doing very well, he's in third place, but only 8 seconds behind. He's clipping the barrier, but maybe he can keep it on the road and keep the time up. There could be still time penalties for Tom and Oliver through here. But Oliver is actually pulling away from Tom, even though Tom is on the snow tyres. Tom is hitting the banks as he goes through the snow section. It's not what you want. You want the smooth snow just to carry your speed. It's now 3.6 seconds from Tom to Oliver. As Harry does hit the lamppost, unfortunately, the pole. It's unfortunate there. He's losing lots of time. He's got to hope that the two drivers in front receive penalties at some stage. Oliver there, a lovely hairpin there, and as Tom comes through as well. Oh, looking lovely through there. And Harry comes through. He's just missed the brake point, just unfortunately going a bit wide there. Oh, Tom's all up against the barrier there. He's going to be hitting the right bank, I expect, as well. Yeah, coming through. He's got to get the power down, get up to the tarmac section where Oliver's at now. Coming into the lovely part of the stage, which I love myself, the hairpin section, as he comes around the right hand hairpin. And the fast section down 4th gear, I'd say, through here. You don't want to go 5th gear because you want to carry your speed through. Oh, Oliver's on the edge there, just pushing the car to its absolute limits. Coming down to a very fast left hand hairpin. Oh, he's just cut it perfectly, absolutely brilliant there. Yeah, he's just not looking very comfortable. He's coming into the left-hand hairpin. He gets it pretty good. That's a lovely hairpin there from Harry. Oh, some lovely popping and banging coming from the cars. Oliver's just pulling 8 seconds ahead now, ahead of Tom. I don't think he's going to make any mistakes here. Tom's roughly 2 hairpins behind him now. So synchronised through there, brilliant. Oliver's now 9 seconds ahead of Tom. He's actually pulling away. Tom really needs to increase his speed. Oh, Tom just goes a bit deep there into the hairpin, just clips the wall slightly. Oh, and again, just on the exit there, he's now 10 seconds behind the leader. Again, tapping the walls left, right and centre. He may have damage, he may have some steering problems, just inhibiting his ability to turn around a really tight right two there. Could have maybe handbraked a bit better through there, carried more speed. Oh, he's got a lovely drift coming into this right three, left three, sorry. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant from him. There's everyone to Oliver, just coming to the last part of the stage. Oh, he's just clipping that barrier through there. He's now only 5 seconds in front of Tom. So Tom is actually catching him. So if Oliver makes any more mistakes, he's going to lose the time to Tom. It's now 6 seconds we're seeing. So Oliver comes over the bridge into the last part. He's now 8 seconds ahead. Tom must have had an accident to the hairpin. Harry, unfortunately, if he didn't have a time penalty, he'd only be 3 seconds behind Tom. Oliver now moving into the last part of the stage, over the line. Brilliant time there from Oliver, and Tom coming across right 4. He's just gone maybe a bit too fast into there, hitting the walls left, right and centre, but he's over the line.
Harry's off the track.
Oh, Harry's unfortunately off the track and received another time penalty, but he's going to get across the line. Oh, it's a lovely handbrake turn there across the line from Harry. So again, we've got another Oliver win at Monte Carlo in stage 3, and Tom again in second, but 10 seconds behind this time, and Harry in third. It's going to be looking like a win for Oliver here. But maybe on the longest stage we're about to enter now, it's going to be all 3 stages linked together, a 21-kilometre stage. You've got to keep focused. Don't want any damage to your car.
What's happening here then?
Oh, I believe Tom accidentally chose the wet tyres there for that stage. He didn't choose the snow tyres, accidentally went on wets. That's why he was so slow.
Are you stuck on the loading screen?
No, I'm inside the next screen, just choosing now the 21.06 kilometre stage. Going to want the hard dry asphalt tyres here. You want to keep the grip throughout the whole stage. You don't want to wear your tyres up too much on these hairpins. You go through the hairpins and just rip the throttle. You don't want to spin up your rear tyres and lose all the grip. Unfortunately, we have lost Mason from the... Okay, we're just going to wait for Mason.
I was stuck on the lobby thing. Wait, it shows the times.
Yeah, we'll just wait for Mason here to rejoin the lobby. I'll send him an invite so he can join back in.
I'm right. Bonus.
So every stage so far has been Oliver and then Tom in second and then Harry in third. So it's looking quite consistent in the timings. But Tom knows he can get past Oliver. He knows he can do it. He's got it in him. Second stage, he was so close to him, but in the third stage, just lost that time to him about 10 seconds. But now we're on the long stage where anything can happen. Hopefully, Tom can just creep up on Oliver and not get any accidents. But again, Oliver is hoping to get another win here on the long stage. He's got to keep focused and not crash into any walls. Any sort of damage to your car along here is just going to destroy you. Now we've got Mason back. Brilliant. So I think we are ready to go. Stage 4 here. The full 21 kilometres. Anything can happen on this stage. You could be 10 seconds in front and then just lose it once and then be straight in front of the driver behind you. So we've got 91% asphalt and 9% snow. So it's going to be the hard dry asphalt tyres to carry you through.
Come on, Harry.
Mason's cheering on Harry, wants his teammate to win.
He's not my teammate.
Oh, teammate, but you're close, mate. You want him to win. You want him to see him win the stage. 21 kilometres, here we go. We're starting off. Harry just ahead of everyone, just slightly. It's just 10, so he's pulling back a little bit. So it's going to be, again, really close between Tom and Oliver already. But Tom's just... Oh, no, that was Harry making a mistake there, just on the right-hander. He's lost about 1 second to him. Tom and Oliver, again, so close there together. Brilliant there through the chicane. Hopefully Harry can make it through this time. And he has, but he has already got a penalty.
Yeah, he went off where we went off last.
Oh, so he just lost it a bit there.
That box.
Oh, it's a lovely hairpin there from both drivers. Harry just coming up towards it now. Second gear, ripping it through that. Oh, absolutely beautiful hairpin there from Harry. Oliver just pulling off 1 second now from Tom, just behind him. To this technical section. Oliver just tapping the walls a little bit, just saying hello. It's now down to 6/10. Lovely jump over there into second. Oh, beautiful there from Oliver, lovely. Great grip there on the hard tyres into the left hairpin. Then Oliver's just pulling ahead 1 second. Into right 4, I believe. Left 4, right 4. Into a right hand hairpin. Oh, Oliver's carrying so much speed through there. And Tom's just taking a tighter line to gain a bit more time. Again, are we going to see Tom crash to the hay bales? No, not this time. He's remembered this time. There's hay bales there and he's now only 1 second behind Tom. Behind Oliver, sorry. Getting the names completely wrong. It's so fast. You've got to keep up with all this. Oliver now 1.3 seconds ahead. Into this lovely free over the bridge into right 1 and left hairpin. Oh, Oliver's done it perfectly through there. See how Tom does. Absolutely brilliant through there. And Tom getting the hairpin a bit wrong. He's now at 2.6 seconds away from Oliver. Oliver's just pulling away that little bit every hairpin. Seems like Oliver's gone very deep to the hairpin there. He's completely lost it. He's gone onto the rocks, and Tom has now pulled away. Oliver needs to hurry up and get back on the stage. He's had to reset and take a penalty. Unfortunately, he's now 11 seconds behind Tom. Tom really now needs to push. Yeah, very unlucky. It's a shame because now Oliver's 11 seconds behind. He really needs to push to catch up with Tom. Mason, I think it's time for you to take over for a little bit because my voice is running out of steam.
Harry is going he's doing alright, I guess. Should do his corners a bit better though. Oh, he's hit the bridge and everything. And there's Oliver, good drift on there. Almost into the stands. He's catching up with Tom though.
Yeah, Tom's just made a bit of an accident going over that bridge.
Yeah. Too fast for there, Tom. The popping sound off the Toyota.
I believe Oliver's actually gaining a bit of time. Tom's trying to keep it on the road, but he's obviously got pressure from behind him. He knows that he's ahead of him. He knows that Oliver's got a penalty. And we've still got another part of the stage to go yet. Actually, two parts of the stage to go. This is only the first stage. They're just coming towards the end of now.
Let's hold both Tom and Oliver. Because I'm a little bit better now. Let's go.
Oh, Oliver's done a barrel roll! Oh my god, that was absolutely amazing there from Oliver doing a barrel roll. I'm so happy I caught that. That was absolutely brilliant coming through there. How he has kept that on the track, I have no idea. Absolutely brilliant there from Oliver. Great driving. He still kept it within 10 seconds as well of Tom, so hopefully he can catch up.
Oh, Harry's struggling. Oh, he's got an 18-second penalty. Harry.
Oh, that's unfortunate there from Harry.
Oliver's got 7, but Tom hasn't got any.
Oh, Tom's just clipped the inside. Oh, and he's let Oliver through, so Oliver now needs to really push to gain that time back from that penalty he received.
Oh, both hit the same bit of the wall.
Oh, Harry's lost it again. Harry really, really uncomfortable it seems around here.
Oh, Tom, late break there. Can Tom win his first stage? Come on. Good turn for Oliver.
Yeah, that was very nice through there, keeping the car just enough on the track, right on the limits. Oh, he's just clipped the wall slightly there.
Both did.
Oh, that's unfortunate from Tom because he really needs to push to keep that 5-second split behind him. Both coming down into the hairpin now. Oliver gets it lovely. Tom does as well.
Tom's flashing his lights at Oliver.
Oh, Oliver's just clipped the bank. Oh no, that's really not what Oliver needs right now. He needs to gain the time back up on the penalty he received. He's lost that now. He really needs to push. Tom knows he needs to keep going, just keep focused, keep consistent. Just needs to reach the end of the stage. Very tight technical gear, coming up to a right-hand hairpin anytime soon. Maybe Tom might lose it. He needs to really brake now. Oh, brilliant there from Tom. And Oliver comes through as well. Oh, Tom's just lost it. On the inside, he's just clipped the wall and let Oliver through again. So Oliver really needs the push now. About halfway through the stage now.
Oh, Tom spun.
Oh, Tom has spun it. He's let Oliver soar through.
Oliver could actually take it now.
Yeah, Oliver does now have the chance to take it. Coming through the town section. Oh, Tom needs to really focus, doesn't he?
Yeah. Gap between it. Oh, Oliver's now back in front.
But Oliver's really pushing it now. Look at him go. He's right on the limits. Oh, Tom just flips it again. He's facing the wrong way. He really needs to get that car turned around as soon as possible. It's now 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, it's rising and rising. Really not looking good now for Tom. Oliver's now in the really fast downhill section. Going to be going underneath the bridge. Tom now just heading onto the downhill section. 12 seconds now between them.
Harry's 50 seconds, 40 seconds behind Tom.
Just exited the village stage, and I think he's just going to be heading onto the downhill section. So here we go. Tom and Oliver really pushing. Oliver just heading into the square left. Oh, almost clipped the inside onto the snow. He really needs to brake earlier than that. And now here we go, flat out down this section here. We'll move on to the helicopter shot. Absolutely brilliant there. He's going so fast. He needs to remember to brake into the hairpin. Just down there where the red barrier is. He's got it just perfectly now onto the tarmac where he can really push it. Onto the last stage now. And Tom's just heading up to the hairpin. Needs to spot his braking point. I'd say he needs to start braking just about now. Yeah, and he has. Can he get it right? Oh, he's just stopped a bit. That's not what he wants. He needs to really push. Oliver now 15 seconds in front of Tom. Oliver can't make any mistakes.
Still time.
Here he goes onto the snow section. He needs to slow down into this right hand, otherwise we'll go onto the bank, and he does.
Break. Yeah, nice.
Very nice. Tom now just heading onto the same section around the right hand hairpin. Be heading up onto the snow anytime soon. There we can see the transition there. Oh, he just gets the bank, but he's kept it on the road. Around the hairpin. Maybe we could have done that slightly better. He's still carried the speed through though. It's now 16 seconds as Oliver enters the second snow stage on these worn hard asphalt tyres. It's very tricky to keep it on the road. Third gear. I'd say fourth gear. Yeah, there we go. Just to help keep the traction on, keep the grip to the road where there's literally no grip at all. Lovely hairpin there, coming around to the second hairpin. Very nice. Lovely drifting there on the snow. Looks great. Oh, and Tom's just gone a bit deep.
Oliver's out.
Oh, yeah, Oliver is out. He must have had a big accident.
He hit the wall. See that brick wall?
Oh, yeah, you can see his car has stopped there just on the brick wall after the hairpin. So you see Tom coming round. He's going to pass him now. There we go.
Tom is going to get his first win. Unless Harry can put out something at the bag.
Yeah, 60 seconds behind. Might still be able to win it. Tom may lose it. But Tom's looking now. He's going to get his first win. Really unfortunate there for Oliver. He was absolutely gunning it.
It's good for Tom as well because Harry's going to overtake him as well. Yeah, Harry is going to overtake Oliver as well in this stage.
Yeah, it's just, I think he's 2 more hairpins and he'll be there. Or has he braked a bit too late? Oh, he's made it round. See Harry now just heading up to Oliver's crashed car. Very nice round the hairpin there. Off he goes. Oh,
Wonder what
lovely
Oliver's
pop.
saying.
Yeah, the thoughts going through Oliver's head right now must be, what am I doing? He needs to now crank it up in the next stage, on the reverse stages.
Yeah.
Lovely pops and bangs coming from that Fiesta. Sounds brilliant. Of course, powered by the Ford EcoBoost engine, 3-cylinder. I believe they call it the Dragon, if I'm not mistaken.
Wouldn't know.
I'm a Ford mechanic myself, so I would like to think I'd know, but I believe they call it the Dragon. Sounds absolutely brilliant there in the mountains of Monte Carlo, coming through the hairpin section. Left and right, trying to get exactly perfect on the handbrake to get the car spun round the corner. Oh, Tom's making it look easy. Harry now just about to enter the first hairpin of the section. Oh, just a bit deep there.
Fair enough. Come on, Oliver. Harry, sorry.
Going down to, again, second to last hairpin. And now the final hairpin of the downhill section. Didn't handbrake there, I don't think. Maybe he wants to preserve the rear tyres until the end of the stage, just keep the grip on.
He's just relaxed now.
Yeah, as long as he makes it to the end of the stage, he's got a minute and 11 seconds to spare if anything does go wrong. Looks like he's got a bit of damage there to the offside front of the car, and yeah, it does lose it a little bit into that left-hander. Very quick through there, very nice. Oh, he's going fast through there, he's carried the speed brilliantly. And then hard brake into this hairpin. Yeah, very nice through there. Harry now entering the second to last hairpin of the stage. How's he going to get this one? Oh, very nice through there.
Bad. Bad at all.
Tom now just coming down to the last section. Yeah, he's very fast, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely flying.
Let's hope he carries this on onto the next stage.
Yeah, he's going to be wanting to keep the victory now, isn't he? Oh, and Harry's just lost it a bit. He's only got 24 seconds to make it across the line. I don't think he's going to get there. I think it's going to be a DNF here for Harry. He's got 13 seconds. He's still got to come down here around the hairpin.
Nah, he's not making it.
Oh, unfortunately, Harry is not going to make
for
it.
Harry, though.
Yeah, it's great for Harry there. Very good second place.
Unlucky for Oliver, though.
So there we have it. For stage 4, we have Tom in first. Made it the whole way round with 14 minutes and 48 seconds. And Harry very nicely getting second place there. And Oliver, unfortunately, crashing out is going to really hurt him there. He needs to get back into the rhythm again, moving on to the reverse stages. So yeah, Tom's first place there. That's really good. He's going to be feeling really confident now, moving to the reverse stages. Of course, Mason wanting him to get the first place as he's representing the Ford as well.
Yep. Oliver must feel frustrated about that. Especially that bit as well, where there's like most of it done.
Yeah, he's just on the last part of the stage and unfortunately lost it. And now here we are moving on to the reverse stages. If you know the stage one way, you must know it the other way, but it can be very difficult.
Yeah, short one. Oh, out of Monte Carlo. loves the barrel roll.
Yeah, Oliver just referencing his barrel roll there through the stage. Absolutely brilliant. Cannot believe he managed to keep the car on the stage. Absolutely brilliant driving there from Oliver. So we're going to be starting at the top of the mountain, moving down a massive gradient, 7.48 kilometers distance the whole stage. A long right-hander to Titan, so anything can go wrong this first corner. A lot of people do clip it sometimes. And here we go, we're off to the first reverse stage. Tom's going to be looking to keep his first place from the last stage. But Oliver has pulled away. It's about 5/10 in front of Tom and Harry. Tom's actually behind. He needs to really keep his pace up through here. Uphill section.
Yeah, I wonder what tyres he's got.
Yeah,
It's like the snow tyres, isn't it?
let's have a look. Let's get on to Tom. Oliver's rolled it! Completely lost it. He's still going. He's facing forwards.
Barrel roll.
Yeah, another one. Another 3 perhaps that counts as.
Oh, Harry's doing alright.
Yeah, Harry and Tom neck and neck.
Wait, is Oliver... No. The car just took a while to load Oliver in there. Oh, bit slow around there. Can Harry give Tom his worth his money? That's how the saying goes.
Coming into this long right-hander. It's very tight against that wall. You don't want to touch the wall. You don't want to get in between the barrier and hit the barrier as well. It's so tight through there. Both get through unscathed. Oh, Oliver's really pushing it through there. He's flying through. And the first hairpin, both of them make it round. It's going to be so close. Only around 4 seconds between the whole first to last driver.
Yeah.
Harry makes a bit of a mistake there.
Oliver's done a little bit of a mistake there as well. At the moment, Harry's doing alright. Oh, saying that, almost spun it.
Oh, Oliver's in the trees. Oh, he's had to take a time penalty of 9 seconds there. So a big hit to him. He really now needs to push.
If Harry can get first place as
Yeah,
well.
Harry's now first place in front of Tom. 7 seconds in front. Tom must have had to take a time penalty.
Let's see. Yep, a 9-second penalty.
Well, there you go. 9-second penalty there for Tom.
Oliver and Tom has a 9-second and Harry is a penalty free.
Harry just needs to stick his car behind Tom's, just follow him through, reach the end of the stage. Harry's going to get his first stage win, possibly. Oh, Tom just up right in the bank there. It's not where you want to be. Harry's really pushing.
8 seconds, Oliver's behind Tom.
Ah, so Oliver may be able to... Has Tom lost it again?
Harry could actually win his first ever for this season.
Yeah, Tom's just taken another time penalty. Oliver's only now 1 second behind Tom, but Harry's pulling away now 13 seconds. Oh, he's might have lost it there. He's a bit too much handbrake round there. He's held it through. Harry just really needs to focus and keep his head down. Oh, he's so fast through there, braking so late.
Oh, Harry. 11 seconds in front of Tom, Harry is. Oh, he's gone. He's kept it in though, he's kept it.
Oh, it's very lucky there for Harry to keep that. Tom is in front of him, but he's still got the time penalty, so he's 8 seconds behind him and split time-wise. Harry just needs to keep pushing.
Harry didn't need that at all. Can he win that? See, Harry's problem, he panics when he gets like close to it. He should be fine though, he's almost at the end.
It's in the last split, halfway through the last split, so there's hardly any of the stage left to go. Must have this in the bag. 7 seconds in front of Tom. Just needs to get this hairpin right. Bit deep, but he's kept the speed.
7 seconds as well. Come on, Harry.
Here he goes. Coming around the second to last hairpin.
Oh, Oliver almost lost it there. Harry.
Oh, Harry's completely lost into the last hairpin. He's not. He might let Tom win now. He's received a 9-second time penalty, and Tom has taken first place on the stage.
Harry.
That's so unfortunate for Harry. As you see, Oliver just come round the final hairpin to take third place. Oh. Well, Tom has won it, but unfortunately Harry just received a 9-second penalty for coming into that hairpin just a bit too quickly. Really unfortunate for Harry. That would have been his first stage win. Really unfortunate for Harry.
Oh, Harry must be saying to himself, how did he mess that up?
Yeah, I should have braked earlier. Really unfortunate. No, he just needed to keep his focus in, but obviously he's just wanting to get to the end of the stage and beat Tom. Unfortunately, it's not happened. So Tom there winning that stage, Harry in second, and again Oliver in third. Oliver really needs to push a bit more now to get back up into the first place. He's won all the first 3 stages, I believe, if my memory is correct.
I know Tom's won 2. How many stages have we done?
So we've done 6 now.
He must be then. Harry might have won 3 or 4 maybe. Or no, Harry didn't win yet.
So it was the first 3 to Oliver, and then Tom won the long stage, and Tom won the stage then. So it's 3 to Oliver and 2 to Tom at the moment. As we're now going to move on to the second reverse stage.
Both of Tom's wins, Oliver came last though,
so Harry has got some points.
I wonder what the table's looking like, to be fair.
So heading into this second reverse stage, 6.07 kilometres, full on asphalt. I believe it's going downhill again.
Looks like it.
You see there an elevation of 302 metres. That's how far down they're going. So here we go, second reverse stage. Let's see if Harry can win this time, maybe.
Yeah.
He's looking a lot more confident. Here we go. Around the long right-hander. Gets it very tight, and then all kept it except for Tom, who's actually hit the wall. And I believe he's 2 seconds behind as Oliver goes a bit wide there. Or has he gone off? I think Oliver has gone off. Is he going to have to take a time penalty?
I think that was Harry.
Oh no, yes, sorry, that was Harry there that had gone off, but he's kept on the track. He hasn't taken a time penalty.
You must be feeling what happened to him last race.
So Tom's only 1 second behind Oliver, and Harry's close behind Tom, only 3 seconds.
Oh, Tom.
Yeah, Tom's just got stuck there on the wall a bit, so Harry's gotten past Tom. Oliver's pulling away at a rate of knots. Oh, Tom's closing in. Come on, Harry, get your head down. It's only 1/10 separating them, it's so close between them. Harry's really pushing on the limits. Oh, he's so close to coming off the stage. He's just left, right, centre, everywhere. all over the place. Coming to over the bridge now. Oh, it's so close between Tom and Harry right now. But Tom's just pulled ahead. Harry makes a mistake.
Oliver's got some clean air. No battling at the moment.
Come to this hairpin, see if Harry can maybe make up some time. Oh, and Tom receives a 9-second penalty for cutting the corner, and he's gone off! Tom's gone off as well. He's received a second time penalty.
Harry's gone off.
Oh, Harry went off as well and received another 9-second penalty as well. But Tom then received a second penalty of 7 seconds. So Harry's quite lucky there. He needs to stay on the track and not crash. Because Tom's going to pull ahead. Harry really needs to get his head down, because if he makes the wrong mistake, Tom is going to just roar past him.
Oh, nah, that's it. Oh, no, kept it.
Oh, this is so close between the two drivers here. Oh, Tom hits the wall.
So did Harry, to be fair.
Oh, both of them did then. Oh, Harry's gone way too fast instead of receiving 9-second time penalty.
Tom's gone to first. What happened to Oliver then?
Oh, so something must have happened to Oliver. Oh no, Tom's out. Tom is out of this stage. He must have flown over that hay bale section there. So we're going to see a win here from Oliver, unless he receives any penalties. It's a 19-second gap, so if it's 2 penalties really that Harry wants Oliver to get. Oh, lovely through that hairpin there from Oliver. Silky smooth. Oh, and Harry's on the rev limiter, punching it through there. Oliver now just coming through the last section. Oh, he's gone way too fast instead. Just clipped the wall, he's kept it on the stage.
Yeah, only just.
And he crosses the line. Yeah, there we go. Harry's just coming through now. It's really unfortunate there from Tom, crashing out. It's going to be 3rd place.
That's good for Oliver as well. What's he doing?
Oh, I believe Harry's trying to do a donut there. He knows he's got 2nd place on the stage. There he goes across the line in a very fashionable way. So there we have that stage. Oliver winning that stage by 30 seconds in front of Harry. Harry getting a great second for him there. Must be feeling confident. Tom unfortunately crashing out. Tom really needs to get going again. He needs to get one more stage win. I believe it's one more stage.
I believe so. I think it's
We're doing, yeah, I think it's full reverse, and then we're finished here on Monte Carlo. So now moving on to the final stage of our Monte Carlo rally here, the full, again, 21 kilometres of Monte Carlo, but we're doing it reverse this time. So again, wanting the hard dry asphalt tyres. Getting the most grip out of the tyres throughout the whole stage. So I think it's going to be close between, so Ollie's had 4 wins, and Tom's had 2. So Harry must have had 2nd place, I think it's around 3 times. So I'm going to have to watch this after the stream to get the standings correct. But if I believe Oliver's going to win the rally here. But I think it might be close between Tom and Harry. And here we go on to the final stage as we pull off for the 21 kilometres of Monte Carlo. But in
Especially if
reverse.
Harry wins this as well.
Yeah, if Harry can get a win here, that would be great for him. It's going to be very tight. He might
should
be
have
able
won
to
it
overtake
last
Tom. Coming through the hairpin, all drivers making it through fine. Tom's pulling ahead of 1 second now from both drivers behind him. And Tom's really motivated to get his second place here in the rally. Oh, Tom's just made a mistake going around the left-hander. I think Harry has as well. Oh no, he's come through. It's just Tom there that's made the mistake. He's lost about 2 seconds there. He's moved down to 3rd place. So close between the drivers now. It's tense separating them. Coming up to the uphill section of the hairpins. It's going to be very close. It all depends on who can take. Oh, there's a big crash there, I think. So here we go through the hairpins. Harry's 2 seconds behind Oliver. See who can take the best lines through here. Keep the speed carried through. It's so close between Tom and Oliver here.
Harry can get above Tom as well, that's going to help him a lot. Harry went a bit wide there.
Yeah, Harry's dropped a bit behind. He's now 4 seconds behind Oliver. Oh, it's so close between Tom and Oliver. It's tense. Look at it, it's so close. Bumper to bumper. Now coming on to the final hairpin of this section. Here we go round. Both drivers looking pretty good through there. If anything, Tom got a bit of a better exit. Coming down to the downhill snow section.
Slow down here.
Yeah, really got to slow down because you've got no brakes on the snow. Tom's flying through there. Got no fear. He wants this second place. Oh, he's just clipped the banking. Oh, there we go. Both drivers through. It's tense separating them. It's only 3 seconds from Harry now. Harry needs to really push.
Harry's still on it, though. Not far behind. 3 seconds.
Oliver's now 8 tenths. Oh!
Oliver. Maybe that was just a...
I think that might have just been a glitch there, yeah. Oh, he really needs to slow down earlier there. Doesn't want to hit the banking. Don't want to damage your car at all on a long stage like this. Oh, I think Harry's just received a 9-second time penalty then. He must receive another one as well, because he's now 17 seconds behind Oliver.
He's only got 9 seconds. Shows him a top right out. He's only got 9.
Ah, okay. Oh, Oliver's only now 10 tenths behind Tom. It's going to be so close, I think, throughout the whole stage, unless something goes wrong for either driver. Oh yeah, Oliver's just lost it a bit, didn't he? Bit of oversteer. Comes a very sharp hairpin. Oh, Oliver just didn't brake in time. He's just gone very deep there. Needs to slow down on the snow as well. Oh, Tom's gone very fast through there. Hit the bank. And Oliver, oh, he's done the same, but Oliver's spun it. Oliver's facing the wrong way. That's not what he wants. It's now 8 seconds behind Tom. Harry's closing the gap on Oliver down to 12 seconds now. Oh, Tom's just gone straight into the wall. He's slowed down. He's stopped. Oliver needs to push.
Oliver did that, didn't he? His car. But not this race. It was last when he got disqualified for damaging his car too much.
Tom is on the limits here. He's right on the edge. Let's stay down from this hairpin. And heading on to the second snow section, the last snow section.
Could just go flat out here.
Yeah, you've got to be really brave. Try not to hit any of those banks on the side, otherwise you're just completely gone.
Well, too far in it? Yeah. Let's look at Oliver then.
Harry received another 9-second time penalty.
No, that was Oliver.
Oh yes, it was. Sorry, my mistake.
He went too fast and went over the barrier.
Ah, that's a shame there from Oliver. So now he's only 8 seconds in front of Harry. Harry might be able to gain some time on him here. Maybe get second place. So as we stand now, I believe Tom comes first. He shall be second in the rally. Oliver stays in second. He'll be first in the rally, and Harry will be third.
So what happens if Harry goes above Oliver?
I believe then might be very tight between them. I think Oliver will still steer it, just very close though. Tom now heading into the village section. Oh, he's jumping through there, brilliant.
Harry has to hope Oliver makes a mistake again. Or even Tom.
Yeah, either driver, he's got to hope either make a mistake.
And not make one himself as well.
So Tom now coming through the long right-hander.
Harry needs to hope because he's got a 9-second penalty as well. He's 10 seconds behind Oliver now. Oliver's pushing.
Oliver into the hairpin, can he get it right? Yeah, absolutely perfect. We're coming into... Oh, Tom's just caught him driving off the track there. He's gone completely off and received a 9-second time penalty. So Oliver's going to now move up to about 8 seconds or 9 seconds. Close. Oh, it's gone down to 6. Oh, no, but Oliver's just received a time penalty as well.
That's not going to help. That means, wait, what? Harry must have mistake.
Yeah, all drivers must have made a mistake there.
1 second now.
Oh, yes. No, it's down to 15 again. Oliver must have made another mistake. Because now Harry's only 2 seconds behind.
Harry. 15th as well, not bad.
Harry could possibly... Harry could push... If he can push here, he can get in front of Oliver. No, he's gone off the track and received another 9-second time penalty. That's really not going to help him.
That's it. I think that's it anyway.
Yeah, Tom's just cruising now. Almost heading on to the last stage of the... Oh, he's just... Oh! He's very close through there. It's going off the track. Now for this tight section here.
Oliver's done a good round there. Oh, not there though. Oh, bit Monte. Oh, Tom's up. Wait, what? No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't worry.
Let's see, Harry's just entering the technical section now. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there, into the bank. Lovely popping and banging there coming from the car, brilliant. Now it's around 10 seconds from Tom to Oliver and 20 seconds from Oliver to Harry. So any mistake a driver makes could make all the difference.
I think Oliver might actually have to take second here. Unless... Mind you, I can't actually watch play. Tom's play glitching all over the place.
Oliver looking very solid down there, flat out through there. Heading now into the tunnels. Oh, I think Oliver just made a bit of a mistake there, went a bit deep. Through the second tunnel. Again, just clipping the wall a little bit. It's 13 seconds between Tom and Oliver.
Is Tom glitching out?
Yes, he is quite a bit. I guess it's just his connection. Now heading into the final stage. It's a very tricky part. Anything can go wrong. It's so tight in some places. Into right hand hairpin now, Tom. Oh, he's getting it very nice, very lovely. Now Oliver. Oliver goes a bit deep. Not what he wants. Both drivers pushing their cars to the limit. Harry now just coming up to the right hand hairpin. Oh, a bit of a Scandinavian flick there. Loving that there from Harry. Brilliant. Brilliant driving. Now 15 seconds between Tom and Oliver. Just close the gap a little bit.
16 seconds.
Yeah, maybe I'm just initiating the commentator's curse. Tom makes a bit of a mistake there. Oh, he's got very wide. Oh, he spun it. Going onto the bank. Very nice reverse J-turn there from Tom. Absolutely brilliant driving to keep it on the track. Absolutely lovely. That's what we like to see. Brilliant driving there from Tom. Oliver's gained about 3 seconds from that though. Lovely shot there coming across the bridge. Let's see if we can get Harry when he comes across the bridge. Get a nice shot over there. This is now 13 seconds between Oliver and Tom. As Harry's now just coming up to the bridge section. Let's see how he does through here. And a very nice entry. And a very nice exit. Very nice there from Harry. So we're just coming up to the end of the second to last split, and it's now 15 seconds between Tom and Oliver, as Tom gets a lovely entrance into that acute hairpin across the bridge. Track widens up a bit here. Go a bit more flat out.
Tom almost missed out.
We've got all drivers on the stage here still. Well, Oliver makes a bit of a mistake there. Oliver's out. Oliver is out. So now that possibly means, yeah, that Harry could possibly, if he gets second here, maybe his points might put him above Oliver.
Harry's going to finish second, unless he breaks down.
This car sounds a bit chuttery there. The turbo sounds a bit off there. Lovely pop there from the Hyundai, absolutely brilliant stuff. So now Tom enters the last technical part of the stage.
Tom got an 18-second penalty.
Oh, Tom just hits the crowd's cars there. They're not going to be happy about that. That Peugeot is going to be absolutely dented to bits. He's going to have to pay for that. Tom now comes round a hairpin.
I think Tom might actually win. Actually, no, they're both through the 1-3.
So Tom and Oliver will both have won 3, but Harry's won 4 times. Harry's had 4 second places. Whether or not that brings him above.
I think Tom might have come first because every time Tom won, Oliver finished last. And every time Oliver finished, he came second, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right there actually. Need to go over the footage and get the standings right, and we'll post those.
I think Harry's going to be fine. Oliver could actually... Nah, I don't think Oliver could finish last, to be fair.
Well, Harry's got
think
16
Harry's
seconds
just
to make it across the stage. Do you think you can do it? It's 14, so 13. He needs to get across the chicane perfectly. Oh, he just gets the barrier there. Oh, he's out.
No,
I
he's
think
not.
that's
Is he?
it. I think that's his car done, but he still gets the
Oh, no, he's
second
still
place. I should have written down all the positions, but I didn't because I'm stupid. Right. Well, let's get the drivers in. Now the rally is done. I'll get some after race commentary here.
Standards must look really close though to be. Yes,
Man,
Harry.
I was fighting to keep that car alive at the end, man. Fighting.
I wonder what the table is looking like. The standings for that one.
Hello.
Well, yeah, are we just waiting on Tom now?
Yeah, I'm it.
There we go. So we've got all three drivers now after the Monte Carlo.
Who won the rally?
After that, I do believe we think Tom won the rally.
I copied you.
I won the first 3 rallies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
Tom came second in all those. So, and then in the stages after that, when Tom won, Oliver DNF'd. So Tom's going to have more points. And then Oliver...
Tom DNF twice.
Yeah, I DNF twice.
I only DNF once.
I DNF twice.
Did I DNF once? Or
He
I
DNF twice.
You twice.
I did twice,
I
yeah.
can second. I think I can second like 3 times, didn't I?
Harry, you should have won one.
I
That
know.
is
I
true.
copied Tom.
Yeah.
I copied
I
Tom.
gave you that. I'll give him that. He could have. I was lucky to get that stage 1.
I followed Tom, and I did the exact same thing as Tom, but I was more unlucky when I hit that sign.
Okay. Me too.
Tom, I shouldn't follow you, should I?
Well, that was some lovely driving for everyone there, especially Oliver. You got that barrel roll there on the long 21k stage. Absolutely brilliant.
My heart was in my mouth there. I was like, no!
Great to keep that on the track. That was brilliant.
I did a barrel roll where I ended up landing on my wheels actually at one point as well.
Oh dear.
I was like, that was amazing. I can't believe I did a barrel roll. I did a Robbie for, I did a ride for one.
Some very, very good driving. A lot of close action, like tense hold like between you sometimes. Absolutely brilliant stuff.
The second stage between me and Tom was absolutely incredible. In my opinion, that was one of the closest races I've ever done with Tom there. That was mental.
Oh, I was getting
close.
pissed off on the first and the second stage. I was getting really annoyed. I kept destroying my car, and I was like, "Oh my fucking days!" I was like,
Hey,
"Can't do
swearing,
that."
Harry.
Harry, watch your language on Luke
I can't help
channel.
myself,
on
I was
stream.
losing my call on that course. I hated it. Monte Carlo, I just can't do.
I think in terms of the rally itself, I think I might declare Tom the winner.
I think points-wise, that is correct.
Is there any chance possibility I would have got
Damn
second
it! I
now?
could have got 2 in a row.
Did I get
damn
second
it.
now?
I don't think you did. I think I come second on the virtue of
Oh, come
more
on.
wins.
You've got quite a lot of
stage.
DNF, and I
The
come in second
points
quite a bit.
must be
We
close
both-
between you though.
Yeah,
I got-
me and
I
Ollie
got-
got 2 wins. What, 4 stage wins each? Was it? No.
Yeah,
I think
4
we won
stage-
4 of them. I don't know, but there was one stage we were missing. I think.
No, we done all of them.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we haven't done the what was it called? The one with the snow, with that section of snow. We haven't done the reverse stage for that one.
Yeah, we didn't do that
Yeah.
on Group 2 though.
We did. Oh.
We skipped that one on Group 2.
Oh, that might have been my bad then, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. That would be my bad on that one. Yeah. Do you want to interview the winner then, if you want to, guys?
Yeah, Tom, some absolutely brilliant driving. Taking first place in Monte Carlo. Probably one of the hardest stages on the calendar.
Yeah.
So now you're in first. How you feeling going into Argentina, the next part on the calendar, the next country on the calendar?
First off, I'd like to say that the win. I'm just relieved to get that win. It was just so stressful because of how tight those roads were. I mean, there were times I thought, no way, I'm going to get that win, no way. But I ploughed on, got the job done. But in terms of Argentina, I think it's a gravel rally, obviously, but because of how rocky it is, it doesn't exactly require that flat out approach. So you've got to be on point with how you drive, and if you keep that out away from the rocks, then you should be fine.
Yeah, obviously El Condor, one of the stages.
Yes.
Looking forward to that
Love
one.
El Condor. Yeah, I love El Condor. It's just that it feels like you're top of the world when you just go past it. Well, just when you blaze through it. Yeah,
it's a tricky stage. So if you're looking forward to it, hopefully that's where you're going to gain most of your time up. And
yeah.
So congrats on your race win, rally win. So absolutely brilliant. So just moving on to the second place now, Oliver. Really unfortunate, buddy. Got so close there. So you had 3 stage wins, but having Tom in second place just increased his points. And what happened to you with the DNFs? We saw you had a couple of DNFs, especially on the snow section of Col de Brasse, on the uphill snow section.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
That was heartbreaking. Let's just say, in terms of the damage to the car was too much. I had a few red sections, and then I had a puncture, and then that got me the 30 seconds. And then after that, I smacked into the wall for some reason. Don't know how I did that, but there you go. But GG to Tom, we had a good fight, and it was the perfect way for him to start his title defense. So the start of the rally was good for me. It was a great start, and then after that, Tom kept the pressure on me. Then the pressure got the better of me, and then Tom literally got the better of me and won the rally. I mean, Harry had a good few moments here and there, and I mean he'll be back for Argentina for sure. And I'll try and keep the pressure up on Tom because I need him to. I did put the pressure in through the stages, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, some really close battles between you and Tom, like really close stuff. So congrats on your second place. Hopefully, looking forward to Argentina next.
Yeah, Argentina
gravel
can
stages.
Be okay. Yeah, Argentina will be okay for me. It's just keeping on the island really. El Condor, and of course the other few stages. You got the few river passes here and there. So yeah, I want to say Argentina will be all right. But of course, I want to see more competition from James and Robbie. I'm sure they'll be here too for next Saturday. I like to see more competition.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, congrats there. We'll just move on to Harry now. Some really good driving from you, Harry. Saw some great driving. Some of the hairpins you took were brilliant, absolutely carried the speed through, but you just had so many accidents and so many crashes into the walls. Were you just not feeling confident through Monte Carlo?
No, you can see that Monte Carlo just wasn't the place for me, can't you?
Yeah, it seemed you gained a bit more confidence on some stages. You were faster on it, like the one that you were so close to winning and losing it on the final hairpin. That you through the whole stage, you were just head down, concentrating, so close.
That was annoying. I copied Tom for that last hairpin, and I don't know. I just don't know what happened to me. I guess I got more than whacked than what Tom did.
Yeah, Carl went completely off into the middle of the hairpin. So unfortunate. But a third place is nothing to be like sad about. You got some great pace.
I always belong. This is where I sit. This is my seat.
Well, now looking on to Argentina, how are you feeling?
That's another stage that I'm a bit iffy. I'm a bit more better on that one than Monte Carlo, so I'm going to get a bit of practice on it, I think, and then we'll see how I go through that. I am kind of looking forward to it, because I did have a great battle with Tom last season on that stage, so I want to see how I do this time.
Yeah, you got some great pace to keep up with the front runners.
Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, you bring it in Argentina next week.
Yeah, just got to learn how to steer the car around those sharp, quick corners better. That's all.
Well, absolutely brilliant driving from all of you guys today.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, so
Congratulations.
yeah,
That was
congratulations to all the
Good comms, by
drivers.
the way.
Say again?
Good comms, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
I enjoyed the stream, even
Yeah.
though I was meant to be running. But when I got on there,
Multitasking.
Same here. I was multitasking.
That's why you retired, isn't it?
Well, after a great evening rallying, I think we can all say we're really looking forward to Argentina now in a week's time. So we'll be on
Can't
at
wait for it.
8:30 on Saturday for Group 2.
Yeah, 8:30 for you guys. Yeah, well, you, Ryan, will be ploughing on for your momentum after your victory, Monte Carlo.
Yeah, I need to get some practice in on Argentina, I think.
Mason will be close behind you. You know, Mason will be.
Yeah,
I
it'll be
won't.
pretty. It'll be
I
no,
won't.
So
anything can
basically
happen.
get 2 divisions this season, or am I getting it wrong?
No.
I
So
don't even
the
know how I
points-
got second on that one.
Tom, the points from the 2 groups we've transferred into the main championship to the top 10.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think that's going to be it then. Some great
Yeah.
driving today, some really good action. I think the best part of the day was the barrel roll from Oliver.
I'll get the highlights of the day with the
Yeah,
barrel roll.
we're definitely going to have to get some
Catch my
highlights.
barrel roll then as well.
But along with the donut that I did at the end.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was brilliant. And Harry as well doing the donut at the end of one of the stages as well.
I tried. My car didn't want to do it.
It was too tight there anyway, Harry.
Yeah, my
It's
car's
not
a lot
a rider.
longer. I got a longer car than Oliver's. And
Ollie tried
Just
a.
an excuse.
Harry just tried a Mads Osberg and failed.
Okay then.
Right, well, that's going to be calling it then for the end of today's rallying. Hope you all enjoyed it. Going to be moving on to the next week for Group 2 and Group 1. So Group 2 starting at 8:30. Probably be a bit late on Group 1, so we need to get all the rallies done. But from the WRC channel, hope you all enjoyed it. I hope to see you next week. Don't forget to check all the highlights and podcasts out on the channel. Everybody say goodbye. Yeah, see you